I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. According to Wikipedia, the USS Okinawa, or LPH-3, was the second Iwo Jima-class amphibious assault ship of the United States Navy. She was the second Navy ship assigned the name Okinawa in honor of the World War II Battle of Okinawa. In her early career following commissioning and sea trials, Okinawa departed Philadelphia on the 20th of June 1962 for her home port, Norfolk, Virginia, where she spent a month fitting out. After a 6-week shakedown cruise out of Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, and another month in Norfolk, the amphibious assault ship began participation in her first fleet exercise in the Caribbean on the 15th of October. Shortly thereafter, the Cuban Missile Crisis arose, and Okinawa remained in the area, lending force to the United States' stand until the 3rd of December, when she returned to Norfolk. The first half of 1963 was spent in availability at the Philadelphia and Norfolk naval shipyards and further trial operations in the Caribbean and out of Norfolk. On the 9th of July, Okinawa began her first formal Caribbean deployment, returning to Norfolk on the 1st of October, and spending the remainder of that year and the first part of the next year in that area. During June 1964, she sailed to Newport, Rhode Island, and New York City for the World's Fair. On the 7th of October, she left on her first trip to European waters for Operation Steel Pike 1, an amphibious exercise off the coast of Spain. After a stop in France and a goodwill visit to Plymouth, England, Okinawa arrived back in Norfolk at the end of November. In April 1965, while participating in an exercise off Puerto Rico, Okinawa was alerted and sent to an area off the Dominican Republic to act as medical evacuation ship with HMM 263 and the 1st Battalion, 2nd Marines during the Dominican crisis. The mission concluded on the 29th of May. Then, following the end of her deployment, she proceeded via Norfolk to Philadelphia for overhaul. In April 1966, she returned to Norfolk and began her third Caribbean deployment on the 13th of June. Okinawa was transferred to the Pacific Fleet. She set sail for the West Coast on the 24th of January 1967 and arrived at San Diego for her new home port on the 8th of February. Okinawa left on the 10th of March for her first deployment off Vietnam. On the 13th of April, while sailing from Okinawa to Taiwan, the ship was diverted by a distress call and the next day rescued all 38 persons from the grounded Panamanian vessel Silver Peak near the Sento Shosho Islands. While off Vietnam, Okinawa was a mobile base from which a well-equipped force of Marines could quickly strike via helicopters at the communist insurgents. She returned to San Diego on the 5th of December. On the 4th of April 1968, after an extensive period of special training, Okinawa recovered the unmanned Apollo 6 space capsule 380 miles north of Kauai, Hawaii. With further exercises and upkeep, she conducted her second Westpac deployment from the 2nd of November to the 26th of June 1969, when she arrived in San Diego for leave and upkeep. On the 17th of May 1970, Okinawa delivered 10 A4K Skyhawk single-seaters and 4 TA4K two-seaters to New Zealand after their purchase for the Royal New Zealand Air Force. The ship survived a severe storm after leaving Hawaii, and the captain considered dumping the aircraft into the sea to save the ship, but the storm abated. In 1970, Okinawa was awarded the Philippine Presidential Unit Citation for her humanitarian assistance to the people of Lagonoy Gulf, Republic of the Philippines, who had been devastated by Typhoon Jean in October 1970. On the 7th of August 1971, Okinawa was the recovery ship for the Apollo 15 spacecraft and crew of the 4th crewed Apollo program lunar landing mission. In April 1975, Okinawa participated in Operation Eagle Pole, the evacuation of Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and Operation Frequent Wind, the evacuation of Saigon, Vietnam. After the 7th of October 1987 to the 7th of April 1988, Okinawa was deployed to the Persian Gulf in support of minesweeping operations and MAGTF 188. She began her deployment heading west and continued west, circumnavigating the world. Okinawa was the command ship of the 13th Marine Expeditionary Unit in August 1990 as part of a Westpac deployment when it was diverted to the Persian Gulf in support of operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm. Helicopters were launched as a diversion during the start of the ground phase of the war. Okinawa was decommissioned and stricken from the Naval Vessel Register on the 17th of December, 1992. She was referred to MARAD and laid up in the National Defense Reserve Fleet in Suisun Bay, Benicia, California. The ship was sunk as a target in a COMSUBPAC ship sinking exercise on the 6th of June 2002 off the coast of Southern California after being hit by several Maverick Harpoon missiles and general-purpose bombs. The ex-Okinawa was finally sunk by an Mk-48 torpedo fired by the USS Portsmouth.
Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle. To the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion. So now I'm gonna pop, causing all this commotion.
Yeah, sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, ready to go, man, lock and load. That's right, I swear to God that I could drop you, bro. Yeah, I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, let's go. I don't care what they all say. That's right, I'ma do this thing my way. Let's go. Been grinding hard on it all day. Okay, we work hard, then we all play. Yeah, I'm addicted to the grind, man. That's right, so I refuse to waste time, man. Yeah, one day it all will be fine, man. Let's go. Gotta commit to the climb, you know, man. We're back with the Guinness, setting records every minute, every track. In addiction to the fact that we're winning, still we lack, something's missing. Need a track that is hitting, making racks, making millions. Harass, that's the mission. I don't waste time, no, I make time. All these people wanna hate, fine, I'ma make mine. While you sitting there complaining, I'll be training. While you sitting there just waiting, I'm creating.
Yeah, sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable.